Hey guys, what's up? If you're new here, I'm Edwin Vaughn, and today I'm joined by my co-host,
Cole Plum.
And welcome.
Or welcome back to another episode of
Eat,
See, Listen.
So today, we're going to be talking about a phenomenal book named Son of a Trickster.
And its film adaptation, Trickster. First step to a good book is a good author, that being Eden Robinson.
But Cole, who is Eden Robinson?
Eden Robinson is an Indigenous Canadian author. She is a member of the Haisla and Haisla First Nations. She's known for a career in fiction that includes the short story collection Traplines and the novels Monkey Beach and the Trickster trilogy. Son of a Trickster won the 2020 selection, Canada Reads, and was a Scotiabank Giller Prize finalist.
Me personally, I had a great time with the book, and one thing I especially liked was how each character showed up multiple times and had a deep impact with the storyline. How about you, Cole?
Personally, I think they could have done more to develop the supernatural story towards the start of the book, unlike the show.
I agree with that, especially with the character Wiegand, who I feel did not have enough representation in this book specifically compared to the show, but I believe he does show up in later books.
But who cares what two dudes in a library nook think? Let's hear about what other people think.
This quote is from Amy McKay, author of The Birth House, The Virgin Cure, and The Witches of New York. Eden Robinson is a masterful storyteller, shimmering with depth, prose, unforgettable characters, and haunting truths. Son of a Trickster reminds us that sometimes the surest way to solid ground is through believing in magic.
Eden Robinson's masterful storytelling can be seen all throughout the book.
And I completely agree.
Unlike Drew Hayden Taylor's book that I recently read called The Night Wanderer, which had quite a boring story.
We both agree that this book is amazing, but when reading through it, you gotta keep in mind one thing.
That there's a TV adaptation.
Named?
Trickster.
So, Cole, what did you think about the show?
I think they actually made it work more than the book.
I agree. But why did you enjoy it more?
Honestly, I think it's because they started developing the supernatural story from the very beginning. The first scene is a very surprising and scene that makes you really question the rest of the story.
I agree. The first scene sets a tone for the show that I personally did not feel too much in the book.
Another reason I really liked the TV adaptation was because they made the drug making more dramatic.
Yeah, in the book, Jared was just making plain old weed cookies. Who cares about those? In the show, he was making hard ecstasy candies. Yep. There you go, my man. Obviously, what comes with every TV adaptation of a book, there's going to be some differences.
What are the differences?
One differences that I really noticed was the differences with the characters. There's a old couple, the Jacks family, who are Sarah's grandparents, and they made no appearance in the TV show. And they made a really big impact in the book, especially for Jared.
I agree. I really like the Jacks family in the book.
And yeah. Another big difference with the characters is with Wiegand, who is Wade in the show, and his sister. They played small roles in this book, but in the show they played a much bigger role. And
they were more prominent.
Exactly. And actually, they were different in the show. Wiegand, Wade, was a trickster, but Georgina had two other friends who were ancients, a different species from a different dimension, which was not in the book. They were just brother and sisters in the book.
Yet again, we are two guys sitting in a library nook in NWSS. What does it matter what we think? Let's hear what everyone else thinks.
So the show got a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes, and many viewers really resonated with the characters and the story, and really enjoyed it because it was more accessible than the book.
That's amazing. So where can you watch it?
Well, you can watch it on CBC Gem because CBC made it, or if you're in the US, you can see it on Shudder.
You know what this show really reminds me of, Edwin? The show really reminds me of Breaking Bad.
But why?
I think it's because both of the main characters were not in very good situations. I mean, Jared, he doesn't have a good home life, and Walter White, I mean, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. They were both forced to cook drugs to stay afloat. You know what wasn't very good about the show?
What?
The controversy with Michelle Latimer.
Oh, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. She turned out that she claimed she was indigenous while not being indigenous.
Holy hell.
I mean,
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Like,
so what did the CBC end up doing about the whole situation?
CBC decided to cancel the show.
What?
I know.
Flat out cancel.
Flat out canceled because she lied about who she was.
Yeah.
I mean, there's tons of indigenous people that actually like resonated with the show, and now it was canceled. And I don't know. I feel like that's kind of criminal.
Cole, what would you have done in the CBC producer situation?
Honestly, in that situation, I would have fired Michelle Latimer and then hired a new director to keep the show going. Because I mean, the show was really popular.
Yeah.
It resonated with a lot of people. They didn't need to cancel it. I mean, it didn't help that COVID was around the time that it got canceled. But hey, they could have kept on trying.
Me personally, I would have honestly kept her. I know that might not sound like the best decision, but I believe she did a phenomenal job with the first season, and many people believed so too. And I believe it would have been much harder to try to find a new producer in the time period that was COVID.
But this controversy really reminded me of an article done by Drew Hayden Taylor. Sorry about the Night Wanderer, but it's really interesting because nowadays a lot of people are really trying to make themselves seem indigenous. So they get a leg up against people who aren't indigenous, and it really is sad because those who are indigenous sometimes don't get the benefit of being.
I agree. And the term that Drew Hayden Taylor used in his article was pretendians. Today, we actually have a sponsor for this episode.
Wait, who's the sponsor?
Funny you say. The sponsor for this episode is none other than the greatest, perfect, most legendary known English teacher in the world, Mr. Robin Smith.
Mr. Robin Smith?
I know, like the name heard around the world.
Wow.
He provided us with the books and the idea for this podcast. So we just want to say one last thank you to Mr. Robin Smith, the goat of teachers. I mean, it doesn't get much better than him, does it?
I know.
Okay, so we're starting to run out of time for this episode, so we're going to start wrapping this up.
Overall, we thought that the book was great, but the show was even better. They made it more dramatic. Also, they started building the supernatural story from the beginning,
which I believe is a crucial part to the Trickster trilogy.
Honestly, I'm really upset they canceled it.
Me too. So we personally believe you guys should read the book. You can find it in your local library, bookstore, or Amazon. And we believe you should also watch the TV show, which you can find on CBC Gem.
Thank you very much for listening.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Blooper time, baby.
The show really reminds me of Breaking Bad. Especially the first episode.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Especially the first episode.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I paused. I think the distributing of the drugs and also the cooking of them really,
Hey, you want a cookie?
No, I don't want the cookie.
Sorry. Obviously, what comes with every TA Obviously, what comes with any TV adaptation of a book, there's going to be some differences.
Yeah.
I hate this. Obviously, what comes with every
Going for a career in fiction that includes writing trampolines and trampolines and trampolines and trampolines and trampolines and.
Okay. Hey guys, let's. I can cut this out.
Don't worry, we weren't taking ecstasy. This was actually rockets.
Yeah, baby.